What's the 4-day rule that you mentioned? My 4-day rule, I'll go over it again on CrowdStrike. So this is a 4-day rule. You can write this down. I follow this religiously. So it really works well for me. Company makes an announcement. Could be an earnings announcement or some other announcement. Stock gaps up and I don't own it. Oh, what a bummer. I don't own it. Don't give up on it. It usually will take 3 days to consolidate the gap. If it stays above the cap for those 3 days, day 4 breaks out to the upside. That's the day to own it. And you could raise your stop to the low of that 3-day consolidation. Because what the market's telling you at that point is the gap's going to hold. A lot of gaps fill. So you don't just buy a gap up, because at least probably more than half of them go down and fill the gap. All right. So the rule I use is, this is the gap up day. And you'll see this express itself over and over again. Okay. Here's the gap up day. Closed here, opened here on earnings. Then 1, 2, 3 days of consolidation. And these two, if you notice, the tails were meeting bars. This is a meeting bar reversal. The tails were exactly precise, almost the same price. Negative day, positive day. So day 4 is this day right here, and it closes above the high of these 2 days. That's your entry day. Or you could do it the next morning. You could do it the next morning. And you're in the trade. Look at PSTG. Here's another day 4 rule. Gapped up. We actually owned it before the news. It gapped up. We booked a profit. It went below the gap. See? 1, 2, 3 days, but held, the majority of the gap it held. And notice how day 4 is the breakout day. That was the day to own it. We actually bought it in the morning and made some money on a day trade. I sold it on the day trade. Some ARMR insiders stayed with the trade, and they were right, because it kept on going up, and I had to pay up for it on this day. Okay? But the day 4 rule, gap up, 1, 2, 3. Day 4, it goes up. Your stop loss is the low of day 2 and day 3, which very often has a meeting bar kind of low. Each low almost is exactly the same. And so that's where the buyers are coming in. And you buy day 4 if day 4 is an up day.